Hello friends, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. I am Rue, and today we are not only talking about my December empties, but I've also decided to include talking about the products I brought into my collection as well. I want to do this partly as a way to keep myself accountable for not going overboard with bringing new products into my collection. This month's not a good example because, bear with me, it was advent calendar season, it was gifting season, things were on sale. I went a little overboard. It happens to the best of us. That said, I also emptied a good chunk of products. Now, I am going to quickly say it's never my goal to empty more than I bring into my collection, for the sheer fact that I am trying to grow my collection so I can create content for you guys, and also because I genuinely enjoy using my products. So I did empty quite a bit, but I brought a lot more than I emptied into my collection. Let's get started, I guess. We are going to start with the empties of December. So I'm going to start with this little guy. This was from my August Eyescream Beauty Box, and no, it's not empty, but I'm putting it in my empties. I'm going to give it to my mom to use up because I just have no drive to even try playing with this again. This was from my August Eyescream Beauty Box, and it's the one and only product that I have not felt inclined to touch again, and there's just no point keeping it in my collection, hoping for a declutter at the end of 2026. If I do a declutter at the end of 2026, cool, but I don't want to hold on to something that I know I'm not going to use for that whole year when maybe someone else can use it. So we're getting rid of this little guy, and hopefully she uses it up. Now on to actual empties. I didn't know if I should include things like deodorants, but I feel like consumable products as far as skincare, makeup, beauty, all of those things should be included. So this is my favorite deodorant. This is Old Spice, the Wolf Thorn scent, and it smells kind of fruity. It's not super feminine but not super masculine. I actually fell in love with this because my partner used it and I was like, you smell so pretty, and I found out it was this, and I've been using it ever since, so for about 6 or 7 years maybe. And yeah, this is just another empty and I really enjoy this one. Next up, we do have this. It's just like a Garnier conditioner from a bleach bottle. I used the bleach bottle to do my hair. I had my tips done too, but I recently did a little bit of a cut. I cut a couple inches off and I added chunky layers too. So there's no color at the bottom anymore, but my bangs still have that color. Anyways, I figured I would use up the conditioner that came with the bleach. I think I threw the bleach out, so it's not going to be in this video, but I think I did that a different month anyway, but I did use this one up. Next up, we have these Cantu shampoo and conditioners. These smell incredible, so beautiful, but I hate them. I will never repurchase these. They did nothing productive for my hair. My hair was constantly frizzy and awful, and I'm so excited to have it empty. I have one more shampoo and conditioner that I hate that I want to use up before I get into my new ones that I've recently got that you'll see shortly here. But I also bought Mane and Tails. They were half empty. I put them as a backup shampoo conditioner, but I just want to get them used up and out of my collection because I don't want backups that I hate. I just want to get them out. So these were, yeah, shampoo and conditioner, and I just did not like these at all. My hair was so frizzy with them. So happy to have them emptied and gone. Next up, you guys have seen me using this Juvia's Place concealer since I've come back onto YouTube, I think back in August. And you can see I've been scraping the edges on this one. It is finally no more. It's in my empties. It is gone. I'm very excited to have this one emptied out. I'm going in no particular order, by the way. I just have a little container that I store it all in, and I just reach and grab. Next up is from the Body Shop. This is their Wild Pine perfume, and oh man, it smelled so good. They had two. I used to have the orange one and this one. This one made me feel like I was living in my perfect little wood elf fantasy. I loved it. I wish they would bring it back because it was so good. I haven't seen it in a very long time, but unfortunately it is empty and I'm heartbroken. And if you have tried this and you know another one like it that's not $1 billion, let me know, because yeah, I really did love this. Next up Oh, we got rid of a Jeffree Star product. I cannot wait to have nothing left in my collection. As you can see, I did scrape the edges of this one as well, and I did genuinely really enjoy this color. I'm not a big red lipstick girly, but this one was my weakness when it came to a red lipstick. This was in Poinsettia, and yeah, I did genuinely enjoy this. His lip formulas are good. There's no denying that in my opinion, but I am really happy to have one of these emptied and out of my collection. So yeah, this is a liquid lipstick from Jeffree Star, all emptied out. Next up, okay, so we had a couple of the e.l.f. products. Those are going to be my last 3, and they came in a set. These were the remainder of what I had left, and let's talk about them. So the first one is going to be the face wash. I didn't have any issues with it. I enjoyed it. It felt very light cleansing. I have one currently that is a tea tree wash, and it does dry out my skin, but I feel very clean when I use it. This one, it felt like a lot softer of a wash. Like, I'm not really sure how to explain it, but I didn't dislike this, but I also am happy to be back to the one I was using prior now that this one's emptied out. So this one I would reuse if I got it, but I don't think I would repurchase it. And then we also had the face cream from e.l.f. This is the same collection. It's, I believe, the Hello Hydration. This one, I felt like I broke out a lot with it, and I don't suffer from breakouts. The worst I get is like one annoying pimple here and there. I think I have one like right here, but like I don't really suffer from breakouts, and I thought maybe I was getting breakouts because I was getting into like using moisturizer more frequently and that sort of thing, and I've never really been a big skincare girly, but this one, it did make me break out, and I've recently switched to a new one and I haven't been breaking out. I'll show you that one in a little bit here. So I definitely would not repurchase this one just because I've tried another one that works better for my skin already. I was not a big fan of these, so I'm happy to have it empty. And then we also had the melting balm from the same collection, the e.l.f. Hello Hydration melting balm. This one I didn't have any issues with, but the one, I still have my Die Hard one that I have gotten in my collection again. I'll show you shortly here. This one was okay. Again, if I got this one again, I would use it, but I don't think I'd repurchase it just because I have one that I already love anyways. So yeah, that's my last empty for December, and my last empty, I guess, of 2025. Isn't that crazy? So I felt like that was a good amount of empties. I felt really proud of this full little bin here. That does not happen often. Usually I'm talking about 5 products. So I apologize that this video is going to be quite a bit longer than they usually are because I also brought a lot into my collection. We're gonna start with one that might be a little controversial because I do believe in focusing primarily on cruelty-free products, and I forgot to even double check because when it comes to drugstore, like a lot of things are cruelty free, but not everything is. And I went and got the L'Oreal Extraordinary Oil. I was Googling to try and find one that would help all of my frizz, and honestly I do really like this. I've been enjoying it a lot, but I did some Googling after I brought it home and I don't see the little bunny on the product, so I don't think this is cruelty free, which is unfortunate because I'm gonna have to try to find a product that will replace this when it's empty that is cruelty free, because I do try really hard to use primarily cruelty-free products. These things happen. I'm not gonna stop using it. I'm not gonna beat myself up. My money is spent on it. And I am gonna do more research too, because I feel like I read that this brand was also trying to promote like switching to cruelty-free, and they're only not cruelty-free because of selling in China. I could be wrong. I'm not super educated on all of that, so I just try to stick with the ones that have the bunnies on them or advertise on their website as just straight up cruelty-free. So I did just want to mention that because it's in my collection. You're going to see it in my empties eventually, and unfortunately I really do like this product, so it is what it is. The other products that I just outright bought that didn't come in something or like a gift, I haven't opened this one yet. This is the CoverGirl Skin Tint. This one is in Fair Cool. I'm hoping it's a good color match for me. I'm not 100% sure. Unfortunately, drugstores that I go to, there's no testers open. You just have to look at it and hope for the best. this one, yeah, I'm really excited to try out. I love a good light coverage, and I'm, yeah, looking forward to testing this one. So I got this. And then I did get these two from Essence. So this one is a mascara primer. It's really cute because it goes minty, so I thought I could have kind of fun with that, especially if I got colored mascaras, which I only have a navy one right now, but I thought this would be great to lighten my lashes and then put a color over top of it. And then this one is just a nice black mascara. I actually haven't opened it yet, so I'm not going to pull it out yet. It's just a backup. So they had a little 4-pack for gifts, so I bought it, and then I put 2 from my mom's stocking, or like 1 as a gift, 1 in her stocking, and then I kept 2 because she said she was out of mascara, and I was looking for a budget-friendly option, and I got all 4 of them for like $18 Canadian, so that's like $4.50 a mascara. I figured that's super reasonable to throw in a stocking. So yeah, I got these 2, and those are the only things that I bought outright. Now, I'm trying to figure out if I got everything collected. I'm doing my best. Let's start with I got 2 Eyescream Beauty Boxes in December because I got the November one, which is normal. Usually I get the one from the previous month in the next month. But then I guess they're back on the ball because I also got my December one. So hopefully going forward, in January, I get my January one, February, I get my February one, etc., etc. But this month, I got my November and December one, which means that just added to the products I brought into my collection in December. What a great time to start. So we're going to start by showing you what I got in my November box. So we got these 2 liners from Beauty Creations. They're the dual ended, so they have the gel liner, and then they have this sort of applicator, and one's black, one's white. The next thing I got from that box is going to be my Zisa Beauty mascara. This one is waterproof, and it's the navy one that I mentioned previously. I also got a lip gloss from Gourmand Girls. This is from the Trapped collection. It's in Shallows, which if the sticker falls off, I'm gonna be so sad. And then I also got a blush from Zisa Beauty. This one is called Sweet Blush, and it's like a boba tea blush. And then I also got the La Petite Maison palette. This one is really, really cute. So far, I've only done one look with it, but I am really enjoying it so far, and I'm excited to play with it some more. So that's everything I got in my November Eyescream Beauty Box. Alrighty, so next let's talk about everything that came in my December Eyescream Beauty Box. For my December Eyescream Beauty Box, I got this Bratz Liquid Tint from Beauty Creations. This one is supposed to go on your cheeks, lips, or eyes. I've only used it on my cheeks, and I think that'll probably just be how I use it up, to be honest. So far, I don't mind it, but it's definitely not a favorite. I have used it a few times since receiving it, and I'm kind of indifferent about this one so far. Next up, we have the Zisa Beauty. This is one of their lipsticks. This also came in the box. I don't like how it smells, and I don't like the application, but I am still gonna try to play with it more to see if I can find a way to love it. Next up, this is from Charmacy. They call this a gel eyeshadow. I very much so disagree. Looking at it in the pan, it looks absolutely beautiful, and it works really nicely for what it is, but I would consider this their version of the ColourPop Glitterly Obsessed, which I do enjoy for a little pop of glitter, but I would not consider this an eyeshadow because there was no pigment underneath the glitter chunks. So that, to me, it's not advertised correctly, but I still do enjoy the product. Then we got this Charmacy highlighter. This one's in Illuminator, and so far I do really like this one. It's got that really gorgeous green shift, and yeah, so far I have no complaints. I've only used it a couple of times, but at the moment, I really do enjoy this one. The last thing I got in my December Eyescream Beauty Box is going to be the Diosa. This is from Chantico Beauty. This is their Diosa 1 eyeshadow palette. They had volume 1 and 2, and she does look very beautiful. It's very limited on what you can do with it, just having the 3 neutral mattes with the pop of color. It's pretty obvious what kind of looks you're gonna do with this. Don't get me wrong, I know there are very talented people that could get very, very creative with this, but to me it's a neutral crease with a pop of color on the lid. The one time I used it, I did have some creasing, which I haven't had an issue with in, I think, any of my other palettes. So I did just want to note that. This blue is absolutely beautiful. This one was nice too. It kind of had a brown shift, which I wasn't expecting, but this blue, stunning. I will play with it more to see if it just creased because I did a bad job applying my glitter primer or what, but I will play with it some more and hopefully have a better review at some point playing with it. Of course, it will be in my series where I use every single shade in every single palette in my collection, so I'm sure I'll get a better idea of how I feel about it when that time comes. Next up, let's start talking advent calendars. So I did the 15 Days of Beauty from Shoppers Drug Mart, and I have 8 products. We also got, I'm just trying to think, so we got a beauty blender, a thing of hair ties, a eyeshadow, liquid eyeshadow that I gifted, and what are the other 2 products? Because I want to make sure I'm not missing anything to showcase. We got eyelashes and we got nails. Okay, so the eyelashes I will showcase. They were just in a different pile. And the nails I'm not going to showcase because I'm not going to pull them out. But let's start with the 15 Days of Beauty Advent Calendar. So we got these QO eyelashes. They're a little big for what I normally do, but I'm going to try them out and see if I like them. I also usually get bulk packs of eyelashes off of Amazon, and I have personally no issue with them. They usually last a decent amount of time, and I feel like I get my money's worth. I didn't mind getting a pair in my advent calendar. I thought that was fun. Next up, this is the moisturizer I was talking about when we were talking about the e.l.f. one. I think I'll purchase this one. I looked it up, and one that's over 3 times this size is only $25. This one is the My Ingredients Vitamin Complex Capsule Cream, and I really, really enjoyed this one. So far, yeah, I'm loving this. I'm still using it. I definitely could see myself purchasing this one. And yeah, like one that's going to be 3 times the size is only $25. So I was surprised to find out that this technically wasn't the full size. So yeah, I'm really enjoying this one so far. I put it on day and night. We did also get this raw sugar deodorant. It has a very soft, clean scent to it. I don't mind it. I think I'm going to use it up, but I will be going back to the one that I showed you that I emptied out once this one is gone. Yeah, I don't really have specific complaints. I just prefer the gel deodorant, but we're gonna keep trying this one. I've only used it like once or twice since I emptied my other one out. So we got this one in my advent calendar. This is the Wet n Wild color corrector that I've been mixing with my foundation to try and lighten it, and I'm not very happy about it. I'm still gonna use it up before I purchase something else, but it's kind of not doing a great job lightening for being a white color corrector, and I feel like I need a lot more of this than I did of the concealer. But I got it in my advent calendar and I'm finding a use for it, so that's what matters. Next up, we have the Jason Wu Freckle Pen. Jason the Freckled Boy. I don't know. This one's in 01. I've been having a lot of fun with this. I've always wanted a freckle pen. I used to try and get them off of ColourPop's website, but every time I would try, they'd be sold out. So eventually I just kind of gave up and forgot. But I got this and I really enjoy it, and I might want to always have a freckle pen in my collection now because it's just a fun little add-on. I'm not going to do it all the time, but when I feel like I need a little something, I think this is really, really cute. I also got the Kyo Blush Duo Blush Stick. I've been enjoying these. They're just little cream blush sticks, and both the colors are really cute, and I've used them a decent amount of times. They blend out nicely. They're not like super pigmented, but I think they do a really good job for what they are. Everyone was hating on Kyo, so when I saw I got a couple other products, I was like, but I've been enjoying what I have gotten. I haven't tried the lashes, but the other thing was the hair ties, I think. So this is the only makeup product that I know of that I have for Kyo, but I'm really enjoying it so far. I pull it out pretty often for how long I've had it. So next up we have, I haven't even taken everything out of the package. Some things are just in my backups drawer. I'm not opening them right away. This is Coco Kind Lip Blur Balm. So it's just like a lip treatment, chapstick kind of type thing. And yeah, again, I'm not opening this because I have a lip oil open, I have a chapstick open, I have a few things open, so I have a lip mask. So I'm just gonna open this when I feel like some of those are running low or emptied out. I did also get a couple lip oils. I believe this is a lip oil. Yeah, so this is from Winky Luxe and it's in the shade Muse, and this is a little lip oil. It's very small. Let's compare it to another one that I got this month that I'm going to show you. This is the Essence lip oil and it's got the 2 tones in it, which I feel like I remember these being big on TikTok at some point. But again, I'm not opening either of these. I have a third one in my drawer that I got back in November. So I am stocked up on lip oils for a little while here. This one is very tiny, so I'll probably open it first just to get it used up and out of my collection, but we'll see. So that was everything I got in that advent calendar. The next things I'm going to show you are probably from a combined 2 advent calendars. So I bought both of the Body Shop advent calendars. They had a small one that went on sale for like, I think $80 some. I think I paid $90 with tax, which is not a very good deal after the big one went on sale for $100. It even went lower after I bought it, down to like $75. But I paid about $100 for the big advent calendar that had more full-size products and decent stuff in it. Like next year, I'm just gonna hold off and wait for them to get as cheap as possible. And if they sell out, they sell out. And if they don't, that's how I'm gonna start stocking up my Body Shop products, because getting even $100, I'd pay that for the big one again, but not for the small one after seeing the big one get that cheap. Anyways, so this is a mix because I don't remember which came in which box and it's all the same brand, but also I used that to gift to friends and family. So I bulked up everyone's gifts. Pretty much everyone I knew got a handmade gift from me. I do wood carving, so pretty much everyone got like a necklace or a bookmark or something like that, with a few little goodies from places like the Body Shop. So I only kept about half of the stuff that was in the boxes and that was in the advent calendars, and the rest did get gifted to loved ones. So let's talk about the things I kept. I'm obviously not going to talk about the things that aren't in my collection. So let's just start with the things I've already opened because it just makes sense. And then we can go in with the things that are like backups and sealed. This is my favorite melting, like cleansing makeup balm. This is from the Body Shop. As you can see, I've already used a good chunk of it. They had 2. I had a small one from the small box and then this big one in the big box. I did gift the small one away, although I have slight regrets because I want a small one for all my vanity and then the big one in the bathroom for when I wash my makeup off. So I'll have to go buy a small one for myself, which is fine. But I love this makeup balm. This is my die-hard absolute favorite one that exists that I've tried so far. So yeah, that's the first product that's already open. I've also been using this small Shea shower cream. So they have shower gels and they have shower creams. And the shower creams are like a cleansing and moisturizing combo. And since I live in Canada, those are the ones that I specifically wanted to keep and use. I'm sure I gifted some of them, I don't remember. But I did focus mostly on keeping the creams for myself when figuring out what to give, because my skin gets very dry and itchy, and these are the kind of products I need to help avoid that. So between this and this other product that is currently open, this is the Shea Body Butter. The scents I don't really care about. Some of them I have preference over. The Shea one isn't my favorite, but I don't dislike it either. This body butter, I'll put it on, usually it's my legs that get really itchy, but anywhere that gets really itchy, I'll put this on after a shower while I'm still a little bit damp. Game changer. It is the one thing that really works, and it lasts quite a while, so I don't have to do this after every shower. Even in the winter months, I just do it when I notice that my skin's starting to get itchy again, and it helps keep it at bay for another couple days at least before I have to reapply. So yeah, I love having this. I have it in the bathroom for right when I get out of the shower, and I just put it on anywhere that gets super duper itchy. And then I also have been using this Mango Body Scrub occasionally. So, oh, this one smells so good. This is another one I obviously keep right by the shower. And yeah, when I just feel like I need a good scrub, because again, that itchy skin, getting that exfoliating and dead skin off is very good. So I like to use this as well. Sometimes I'll use both. If I feel like I'm doing okay and my skin is fine, I'll just do the one. But if I feel like I need a really good scrub, I'll pull this one in as well. So those are everything that I have open from the advent calendar, I'm gonna grab everything that's still sealed and we'll talk about that. Alrighty, so there's still quite a bit to talk about, so let's jump in. We do have the full-size shower cream. This one's in almond milk, and I'm trying to use up all the little ones first, and then I'll go into the big one just to help empty out some of the things I've collected. But yeah, I also have this one in the mini, so I'm gonna be using up minis first and then the big ones. I also got this mango sugar lip scrub. I haven't opened it yet, although I don't actually have a lip scrub open, so I might open this one sometime soon here, but at the moment it's an unopened product of mine that I'm excited to try. I've actually never tried the Body Shop's lip scrubs before. And then I also did keep one of the lip butters for myself as well. There were a lot of these. A lot of people either got these or there were a few of the chapstick sticks from the Body Shop, and I just kind of divvied everything up. But I did keep a strawberry lip butter for myself as well. Again, I've got a lot of lip hydrating products open, and the longer I keep things sealed, the better, so that it doesn't expire and get wasted. So I'm not opening any of these at this current time, but I figured I wanted to talk about everything that did come into my collection, just to keep myself accountable and aware of what I'm bringing into my collection. Next up, we've got this cream body scrub in almond milk. Again, I'm not gonna open any that are still technically sealed to show you guys, but it says for dry, sensitive skin, gentle and smooth exfoliating, so I thought that would be really great. And also, look at this size for an advent calendar. That's pretty incredible that they had such big sizes. Next up is another pretty big size. This is called a body yogurt. This is also the almond milk one, and this one I believe is, yeah, this one is a lotion. So I always need lotion in the winter. I'm sure I'll go through all of these at a pretty good pace. I have a lot of the tube moisturizers too that I can just keep in my purse, throw on my desk, that kind of thing. I love having moisturizers available everywhere. Moisturizers and lip products just kind of conveniently wherever I might need them. That's, yeah, my big go-to. We did also get this body butter, which is the same as this one, same scent and everything, but massive. These big ones, they all came in the huge advent calendar that went on sale for like $100. I cannot believe that it got that cheap. And I gifted a lot of these things too. Like, that's the thing, is I did gift a lot. So yeah, I'm very excited because, again, I do love these. I think these are the only two body butters I kept for myself, and I'm kind of realizing that sucks. But next up, we got, these are shampoo and conditioners. They're for dry, damaged hair. They're also the Shea scent, which is, again, isn't my favorite, but I don't mind it, and I'm really excited to try these. As I mentioned, I have the mane and tail ones that I don't like, but I'm gonna use up first. But after that, I have a couple shampoos and conditioners I'm excited to use. These are ones I'm really excited to try out. Along with those two full-size ones, I did get these mini ones that are the same one. These came in the smaller of the Body Shop advent calendars. I'm honestly gonna throw these ones in my swim bag. I love swimming. Not that I can afford to go super often. I would love to get a rec center pass, but broke girl. So anyways, I'm really excited to have these in my swim bag because I do think that they're gonna be pretty nice. I hope, at least. And yeah, I think it'll be nice to have a shampoo and conditioner that fits nice in my swim bag so I don't have to always grab my full-size one. Next up, this is a face mask. This is a ginseng and rice revitalizing polish face mask. This is a tiny little guy. I actually have 4, like, probably almost this size worth of face masks from the Body Shop that I got a while ago. So it's my goal to use them up. I actually have one that has like exfoliating properties in it that I've been using around this part of my face and just using it almost as a scrub to try and get it emptied out because I want to get those used up. They're quite old, so I want to use them before they start to smell funny, if you know what I mean. So I'm not opening any face masks right now except for the ones that I have because, like I said, I have 4. I think 3 of them have been opened and 1 I think is still sealed. So I'm using the open ones right now, but I won't be opening any new face masks until those are used up. Not that I have a bunch of face masks, but I do have this one, and then I also got I kept 2 of these sheet face masks. masks. I gifted some of these to my brother's fiance. He actually got engaged on Christmas Eve. Her 2 kids, they're teenagers, so I gifted them each a face mask because it's a nice way to spoil yourself. I believe they're like 15 and 16, so I figured these were a great little treat yourself, self-care kind of gift. So they each got one, and then I gifted some to someone else. Maybe, I think I gifted one to a friend. And I don't know. Most of these I gifted, but I did end up keeping one of each for myself just to try out. But again, I won't be opening those until I've used up some of the open ones I already have. I did also get one of these. These are the ones I was talking about that I love having on my desk, in my purse, by my bed. I love having these just available everywhere. It doesn't have to be the Body Shop brand. I'll use pretty much any brand, which you'll see in my empties in the coming however long months. But this one is the strawberry hand cream, and I do like their strawberry scent. Most of their scents I do quite enjoy. I love the grapefruit one, but so does my mom, so she got gifted all the grapefruit stuff pretty much that was in my advent calendar. But I love having these available. I love having just nice, small, easy to grab lotions at hand. So yeah, we got one of these. And the last thing from the advent calendars that I kept is this face wash. So this is the Edelweiss Cleansing Concentrate. So it's a face wash. I'm currently using a face wash from the Body Shop. It's their tea tree one. So once that's empty, I'm going to try this one out and see if I like it. So yeah, that is my last item. I've never used this face wash, so I don't have an opinion of it. Same with like the shampoos, conditioners. Quite a few products are new to me, but I know I love their body butters. Their shower gels have been really nice. Their scrubs have been really nice. Their makeup melting balms are my favorite. So yeah, as a whole, I'm very excited to have some new products to try from the Body Shop, as well as some longtime favorites. I believe there's just one more thing for me to show you guys. So for my final product that I brought into my collection over December is actually a Christmas gift. I got this set. It's Kevin Murphy, and it's the Eternal Curl set. So it comes with a, like, not a full size, because the full sizes are huge and they're like $100 a bottle, but it comes with like probably close to this size. 250 ml. Yeah, so it's about this size, and it comes with a shampoo, a conditioner, and a curl cream. Now, as you guys can see, this is like my natural hair when I put products in it. It has that nice waviness to it, and this says it's ideal for both curls and waves. I actually just chopped my hair to have more like volume to it and just like hold its curls better, because it was getting very weighted down and too heavy to hold. Whereas with this, I feel like it's holding my hair and giving a little bit more volume and texture, which is nice. So I'm very excited to try this. Unfortunately, I do think it's going to be the last shampoo and conditioner I use, because it's going to be the one that I assume I'm going to like the most. It's designed for my hair type. Kevin Murphy is a really good brand. It's funny because me and my partner quite a few years ago, we got Kevin Murphy to try, and I think it was like the hydrating one, or it was just like one of the like normal ones, not specialized for any hair type specifically, I don't think. But I didn't know what my hair type was, so I was the girl that would always brush out my curls and have frizzy hair. Now, it wasn't aggressively frizzy, because like I said, it's more wavy than curly, but like I would get just frizz instead of anything nice. I did not have pinned straight hair, so brushing out the texture in my hair would just cause it to look ugly. So I always thought I had really damaged, problematic hair. Meanwhile, it turns out my hair just wanted to live its best life. And ever since I found out my hair type, I've loved my hair, but it took me years. And oh man, if I knew my hair type when I was a teenager, I would have been so much prettier. 'Tis my life. Anyways, so we tried Kevin Murphy, but again, I didn't think it did anything beneficial for my hair, because I could not figure out why my hair was always problematic. It was always frizzy. I always thought it was damaged, even though when I straightened it, it looked good. I didn't have split ends. I didn't have issues, but I was like, but my hair's always frizzy, so it must just be damaged hair. And so I would always chop it off. I'd always have it super short. So cutting it this time was really hard, because it was the longest it's ever been. But I just wanted to have my volume back. And now I'm hoping I can grow it out, but keep the layers. Anyways, I'm on a tangent. Now that I know my hair type, I was very excited to try a brand that is really good and well known. And anyway, so he got me the curl one to try, and I'm very excited to, and I'm hoping, I don't know, part of me hopes I hate it because it's expensive, but part of me hopes that it gives me my dream hair with it, like effortlessly, basically. So we will see. But anyways, that is everything I brought into my collection in December. It's a lot. It's aggressive. To some people, this is nothing. And honestly, like if I was getting PR, this probably would look like nothing. But it's a huge pile. And I don't think there's going to be any months like this except for specifically in December, unless my dream of actually growing as a content creator comes true and I start getting PR, which would be incredible. But as someone who buys all my own products, this is not a normal month for me, and it's such a bad month for me to start by showcasing what came into my collection, because this is insane. This is not my normal every month situation. But either way, that's everything. You guys, there were 2 more things that I forgot to mention before I do my outro. I'm just gonna pop this in right before my outro here. I also got these Pixie detoxifying eye patches. It's just 1 pack. I wish it came in like a pack of 3 to really get the a test out of it, but that's okay. These came also in my 15 days of beauty advent calendar. And then I also got these shower steamers as a Christmas gift from my manager at my job, and they are locally made, which is really cool, or handmade in Canada at the very least. So yeah, I'm really excited to try these. I have a stockpile of bath bombs, but I'm more of a shower person majority of the time, so I'm excited to use these. I might honestly just use my bath bombs as a shower steamer, because I know they're not quite the same, but I gotta get them used up. So I'm probably gonna use those up before I use these, but I'm so excited. They're very cute. And with that said, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you guys liked that I kind of combined both together. I really liked doing my empties video, but sometimes it felt a little short, so I thought this was a fun way to kind of lengthen it, but also make it in my face what's coming into my collection every month, so that I can see that I'm being realistic, which this month I would say I'm not. Next month will be better. And going forward, I doubt I'll have a haul this big anytime soon. Again, unless something happens where brands start to notice me as a little content creator and want to support me. But with all that said, guys, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you have tried any of these products, let me know down below. Let me know what you love, what you hate, what your opinions are of literally anything. If anything caught your eye that you want to try. I love talking beauty. I love talking skincare, even though I'm an amateur at that part. I just love talking to you guys about the things that we both are passionate about. So yeah, let me know whatever you want to down in the comments below in regards to all of these products that maybe you want to see me try in the future, although I don't know if I'm buying anything in the near future, but who knows? It could happen. So yeah, and then other than that, if you want to see more of my content in the future, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It would mean the world to me to grow my little community here. And with all that said, guys, I will catch you in my next one. Bye!